Hey guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to Hearts of Iron number 4. We're currently playing as Argentina. We're going to load the game and carry on. So how far did we get? Now we basically have got two allies here. We got Peru as well as Venezuela as allies. We've got a couple of different defensive armies set up here. We've got these guys set up the front. Actually, these are the defensive armies. I shouldn't be lying about that. So these guys are my mountaineers. And I've set them with the mission here to basically defend the terrain here. And probably set them to also defend that bit of terrain here. Which means that these guys, let me just make it a clear color. Let's make it blue. We don't need to protect that territory anymore. We're spread out a bit, but that's okay. So if we look at the composition of this, I already put the MPs on there. Helps reduce the resistance there. So that's all good. It looks like the actual allies are actually invading here.
Sí, señor.
Right, so these guys, I might want to set them to also keep that coast there secured.
Listo.
I know it's going to take a bit of effort, but it should help out with regards to our allies there. Naval battle taking place. We basically knocked out here a couple of transports, it looks like. And over here, we managed to knock out more transports. So we got, it says low manpower. Why does it say very low manpower? I don't know. I still got like almost 500,000 here. And I know that's 13%, I know, but still. In terms of production here, we're doing pretty okay, I think. As you can see, we got our production of convoys. I'm going to place that right at the top here. Key reason just being I need to make sure I get at least a number there. And it looks like we still got convoys. But sometimes that number just seems to disappear. It's random, I know, but it's happened to me before. Anyways, I got these guys. They are shipping over to Europe. 24 divisions.
Listo, señor.
These guys are stationed. Did I station them here? Yeah, I did. I did station them here, didn't I? Yeah. The only thing is the color that I got here is very similar to the color of the other units that we got. So what I want to do, I want to change the icon here slightly. So that's 43. As you can see, I'm training more guys here. They're coming along nicely. It just takes time and effort to get them trained up. I'm also training Marines, as you can see. So that's the next big thing I'm going to be focusing in. And I really want to use those to be able to take things like these islands and so forth. Right, let's get that game rolling. We're, of course, looking at founding a logistics department, which actually helps us with the supply and, of course, the construction of supply hubs, which I probably should have done far earlier. In terms of research, we're progressing nicely in terms of fuel refining. We don't necessarily have a big issue here. We got a lot of fuel coming in. Okay, we took out more transports, which is great. Just these guys. It would be great if we could properly isolate them there. Let's have a quick look at our navy. So that's a 9-unit one. Let's send them 1, 2, 3. That's a 2-unit one. Interesting. Let's not do that. Right. These guys here are doing fine. They got a mission of doing naval support. We set them to originally do naval support here, because of course we wanted to take this island here. We took the island already, so that's all good, all hunky-dory. I set up some defenses there already, so that's fine. I don't have any factory slots here, which is a bit of a pity. But yes. As you can see, lots of transports being taken out by our submarines. Transports, and transports. Put some in the same place. Different numbers though. Which is fine. Crikey. Don't necessarily need to see all of them, but okay. I do hope my troops get trained up quickly, so at least I can deploy them.
Sí, señor.
As you can see, these are still en route. We'll get there soon. In terms of our positions here, we got lots of artillery, as you can see. We got a fair amount of infantry equipment. Actually, like 250,000. Wow. So if I send these guys here some Lend-Lease, send them the whole batch, 17,000. I bet they're going to be happy with that. The old Mausers. There was a production. We got a fair amount of submarines coming through the production queue. In terms of this production here, I'm sure we will have some bits like this in terms of infrastructure that's being damaged coming through as well. Nicaragua, are we building in here any bits and bobs? This is pretty solidly built up already, as you can see, which is... I can live with that. Air-launched torpedoes. That's great, of course, if I want to use my aircrafts against the enemy there. This will give me access to things like air brakes, the ability to land on the sea, and so forth. The reason I was already pushing those is because I want to basically improve my airplanes beyond where they currently stand. We can basically improve one of the other doctrines here, as you can see. I'd love to be able to get this one. That actually gets me even more. I can, of course, work on the special forces here. Gets me additional organization for the Marines, but I think I'm good for now. Resistance to occupation, yes. Tells me the countries, tells me the individual states. Yeah, I'm doing what I can about that. As you can see, this number is still climbing. And I guess that's mostly to do with the fact that my population is growing. We can, of course, invite the Italian naval advisors. Convoy speed when retreating. Well, am I retreating? I'm not retreating, so I'm going to keep that where it is. This one, though, is all about armor. Armor attack, army defense. I don't have any armor in place, so to be honest, I'm going to keep that where it is for now. As you can see, we got 10% being utilized for the purpose of consumer goods. I could invest here in the war bonds, but I don't think it's worthwhile at the moment. Nothing there, unless, of course, dismantle Maginot. Yeah, of course, we're part of that particular party.
Sí, señor.
The Allies, but that's pretty much it. Okay.
Listo.
Now, I could push into here. I don't want to. The reason being, it currently acts as like a buffer state versus Mexico. And Mexico is part of the Allies, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Yep. So I got my troops here on the front line.
Atención.
These guys here. These guys, I could potentially leverage them to basically do something else. I could leverage them to basically hold this land here. That might actually alleviate some of these guys here. And I can actually put those troops to better use elsewhere. I got enough terrain to defend anyways. A couple of trucks were destroyed, which is a bit of a pity. They're still producing a fair amount of trucks. I think I'd like to basically put more effort into airplanes. I think we already got that all set up. You see, I got more factories allocated to that now. How am I doing in terms of my fighters in reality? As you can see, I got a surplus of 500 is what it says. Have we got any airfields in the area here? Yep. Let's focus on the fighters. Okay. Both of these will be deployed here. And they'll basically operate here to help in terms of air defense. Okay. Airfield here. It's, yeah, we got capacity here, so that's fine. Can I get their airfields to basically be usable? Should be able to, but I'm not sure why I don't see that option at the moment, but okay. More fighters. All right. Naval results. Did we? Yeah, we lost one submarine here, unfortunately. Insufficient resources. We need more rubber. Where do we get rubber from? We used to get it from Japan. Vichy, France. We can get it from Siam. So see, we got too much steel coming in, it says as well. Let's reduce that. So at least we got that available number of factories actually working in our favor here again. We do need to basically improve our encryption even further. Okay. Interesting.
Firme!
We actually have enemy troops pushing against us here. Okay, it looks like they're successful there in terms of defense, which is perfectly fine. Look at that, though. Wow.
Atención!
Did I set it to, they need trucks? Yeah, motorization priority. They've got that. It's really a supply issue we got here, isn't it? They're fighting against the British and such. They are. They got armies deployed there as well. I always set those troops to be deployed there, but is that the best place? Again, it's a supply issue up here, isn't it? So if I were to build a port here, let's push that all the way to the top. And I also were to build here some railroads. Let's push that also all the way to the top. See, this should help substantially in basic terms of alleviating the supply situation there.
Sí, señor.
In actual fact, I want to put all those troops on this line here instead of where they basically are currently assigned to. That'll be done in about a month's time, it says. So that's the logistics is what it is called there. Important of support companies. Yes, support technology research gets a boost. Okay. Expand the Army Academy. Army experience gain and division or... Wow. Okay, but it's a 70-day one. Experimental weapons department. Flying Fortress, Nimble Air Force. Why can I not bypass it? Construct airbase, which is 35 days, which is quick. Reinforce the Naval Academy. Naval Command Spirit cost is reduced up to 3. Randomly selected naval leaders will receive 1 coordination skill. Okay. Powerful merchant marine. Enlarge the naval facilities. Rio Negro. That's welcome. But I think I want to basically expand this one. This is quite useful to have. Let's keep an eye on what's actually happened to my navy here. You guys are 2. I'll set you to reinforce that one. Or 4. Okay, that 4 is older design. These are early submarines and some 1936 ones. Okay. 1936 and 19... Okay. If I were to reinforce them there... Pretty good mix already as such. 1940. Can I merge these? Yes. And then of course I want these guys to also operate in convoy raiding, otherwise they're like sitting uselessly here in the dock, which is helping. You're docked as well. I don't know why you're docked, because you have got a mission assigned to you, which is of course useful. Okay. That is fine for now.
Sí, señor.
Right, they're still on the way towards the border here. I'd like to be able to cut that off by basically getting my hands on that particular position there. It's going to take some time to get there. And then, of course, once we are there, we do want to make sure we get as much out of this as we possibly can. 1945. Might be worthwhile to work towards the land attack bit there. I know it's for the night time, but still, that should be quite useful.
Listo.
Okay, let them get their organization up. Once the organization is up, we'll basically then smash into there. There we go.
Listo.
We'll keep them occupied here. Nice. These troops here can now be obliterated.
Firme. Firme. Sí, señor.
Okay, let's actually... it's not too bad.
Listo, señor.
Okay.
Firme. En marcha.
Okay, let's do it like this.
Firme. Firme.
Okay, they're pulling back already, which is fine. They won't survive against me here. Trucks. What can we do with the trucks? Breakthrough. Soft attack. Here, mechanized. Armor. Didn't think that would need anything. Okay. In terms of research, I think I'm going to go for mechanized shortly as well. At least we're clearing out that section here in the north, which is good. As you can see, the railroad track has already been done here. Let's add that to the mix again as well.
¡Listo, señor! ¡En marcha! ¡Atención! ¡En marcha!
Okay.
¡Listo!
Nice. Look at that. Again, another encirclement we basically accomplished here. Austerity trains, okay. Let's get for this first mechanized here.
¡Firme!
Marvelous.
¡Listo!
Why are we doing this? I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. So the Soviets, how are they behaving? I think it's this section here that we just can collapse for a moment. If you look at the Soviets, they're 95% on their way. They still control 24% of the victory points. If we basically get the last match down,
¡Listo, señor!
that would make our life so much easier as well. Okay, let's make sure we got that at the top. There we go. Train lines are being worked on.
¡Sí, señor! ¡Atención! ¡Sí, señor!
I know it says we're low on supplies, but that's okay for now. Why is this undefended here? Oh well, okay. Doesn't matter for now. We got ourselves a nice airfield in our hands here. We're going to deploy some fighters here. All right.
¡Listo! ¡Listo!
Okay.
¡Listo! ¡Listo!
Let's deal with these guys. Again, eliminations. Sweet. What's that mean for us? We basically should see that they land combat damage, occupations, okay. Whatever works for you, I guess.
¡Firme! ¡Listo! ¡Háganlo sufrir!
Okay.
¡Sí, señor!
That would be lovely if we could get this done.
¡Listo!
Okay. As you can see, we're alleviating some of these situations, which is great. Still, some enemy troops seem to be remaining here, which is a wee bit peculiar.
Atención.
Okay.
Sí, señor. Firme.
Okay, okay.
Listo.
Aircraft construction bits, always good. Gonna actually work more on the cannons here as well, it looks like. Large cannons. Drop tanks. And so forth. There's a production. If I look at this design that we got here, nothing I can upgrade on there, as you can see, which is fine.
Atención. Firme.
Again, encirclement after encirclement, insufficient resources. We need more rubber. Germans, maybe they can give us some. Maybe the Libyans can give me some more. I don't want to do that though. Portuguese, maybe. Yeah, let's get the Portuguese to chip in as well. Now we got a shortage of steel, interestingly enough. And we also need some chromium. Interesting. Yeah, you're finally moving your troops in here now, but a little bit late. Why are those guys on the border there? I'm not sure. Are the Swedes part of anything? Are the Finns part of anything? They got access to actually our market, it looks like. Okay.
Listo.
By a train at least.
Listo.
Okay.
A lo sufrir.
Attack there is somewhat faltering.
Listo, señor. Hágalo sufrir.
Okay.
Listo. En marcha.
Let's try to at least take these provinces here then.
Sí, señor. En marcha.
Okay. Someone's attack line, I guess. No whose, but okay.
Firme. En marcha.
Okay.
Firme. En marcha. Listo, señor. En marcha.
Very nice.
Listo, señor.
Okay. Make sure we take that position out properly. Once we get there.
En marcha.
Right, let's make sure that this is also worth retaining. This organization is low here, but that's okay. Marines. Let's actually get the next tier of... Is there not a second tier of jet engines? I thought there was. least there's guided rockets that we can do next here off.
Listo! Firme!
Okay.
¡Atención! Sí, señor. En marcha.
Okay.
¡Atención!
Right. Where do they stand now? They got 22% of the victory points remaining. We're making a good push here.
Sí, señor.
There's another victory point there. Alright, let's deal with this. But this bit of line I don't need anymore. I had troops going there earlier, and that's not where I want them to be. I want them to focus on this line here, really.
¡Atención!
Naval. I cannot do anything here. It's still too expensive. Land doctrine-wise, we're working our way towards this. Okay. Let's make sure we get certain things built here as well. Okay, more railways. Okay.
¡Atención! ¡Firme!
Another victory point there. How much closer are we now to their surrender? 97%.
¡Listo, señor!
Nice. I need 2 of these. This can be assigned to there.
¡Atención!
This one can also be assigned to there. Okay, let me deal with that in a second. Marvelous.
¡Firme!
Okay. Cool. I was looking at these guys here. In reality, I need to have a look here properly. Importance of support companies. Yes, I agree. There is big importance there. This is not worth doing anymore. Now, do we want to do blue water or do we want to do coastal? Aircraft carriers. Improved mine laying. Purchase cruisers and destroyers. Okay. Let's do this. A bit of extra. Maximum command power increase multiplier. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Joint Operations Command.
¡Listo! ¡Firme!
That's a 5-pointer. If I can get my hands on that, that would be amazing.
¡Sí, señor!
Okay. Whoa, okay, hold on. I'm doing lots of recruitment, but in reality, I don't think these need to be as big as they are. Great to have all of this configured as it is now. Oop. Massive amount of manpower comes back to me. Let me deploy you. Means, of course, that I got more troops here at my disposal. I need 6. That's the max.
Firme!
Okay. I need defensive skills, which is what this guy's got. These guys will focus on Latin America.
Atención!
Sweet.
Atención! Sí, señor.
Okay, we're hitting a bit of a line, it looks like now.
Listo. Sí, señor.
Just need to put them somewhere where, again, I see there are supplies. Ooh, we just captured this. Interesting, isn't it?
Sí, señor.
If I focus on this section here, all these troops can move back. What we can do in the meantime is we can actually see what we can do about reinforcing these positions here. Okay, this should get a nice bit of priority. Tripoli, it's almost done. Look, Tripoli, where are we standing in terms of Tripoli? The Italians have regained territory here. And actually, they've got the British surrounded here. We just need to put a bit of pressure on them, which they don't seem to be willing to do.
Firme!
Interestingly enough. Okay, have we got enough troops here now? I would say so, particularly if you can basically see that they got now double troops in certain provinces. That should most definitely do the trick. Looks like they're wisened up here as well. There is too much. Maybe not.
Sí, señor.
That one is on its way there. Okay. There are still gaps in here, as you can see. It's a bit unfortunate.
Listo, señor.
Hold on.
Sí, señor.
Okay. It should resolve that, I think.
Listo.
Okay. we're moving. All of these troops are moving. As you can see, they lost a lot more manpower than we did. Actually, in this instance, it's the other way around, but yeah, they most definitely did. Yeah, they most definitely did it. It's been a bit of a back and forth here. Equipment losses. Yeah, we did lose a fair amount of equipment, but not too bad, I would say. And that one is a bit overstretched, maybe I should say. Guess we could operate here. Let's try to get these troops there as quickly as we can. Joint operations. Ejército Argentino. This one. Yeah, training time is longer, but that's okay. We can manage. You can see these bits coming through nicely.
Listo!
Okay, we'll let them at least recover their organization, which is the first bit that we're working on.
Atención!
Okay.
Atención!
Nice bits. Sweet.
Atención! Firme!
Okay, let's cut that section off here.
Sí, señor! ¡Atención! Sí, señor! ¡Atención!
Okay.
¡Siguen atacando! Sí, señor!
Finally, we got our Marines ready. Okay, Marines, what are we going to do with you? We need to get you a new leader. Attack-wise, he is good. Specialized in cavalry. Yeah, we'll have to do for now. And I'm going to basically prepare you guys to do your naval invasion. Once again, from here to there. For now, it's just a matter of prepare.
Listo, señor!
Let's get you in position first. We're not going to execute. Not yet. I do want to basically make sure I can get that out of my enemy's hands. Defenses. Now, it seems to be the best we can do. And with this one, can't go much further than that yet. There's still to come. Oh yes, did I get my missile sites here up and running? No, not yet. I've got all of these operating here. For no reason. Okay. You can put a hold on these guys. I didn't need them at the moment.
¡Listo! ¡En marcha! ¡Atención!
Okay.
¡Sí, señor! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Atención!
Okay,
¡En marcha! ¡En marcha!
Cut them off again.
¡Sí, señor!
Eliminate them again.
¡Listo, señor! ¡Firme!
Okay.
¡Atención! ¡En marcha!
Okay.
¡Listo, señor! ¡Firme!
Nice. 3. They managed to push back into here? It looks like to some extent they did. Be a massive pocket if we could basically take that, wouldn't it? Question is, will we need to? 98% there already now.
¡Listo! ¡Atención! ¡Sí, señor!
Okay.
¡Retirada!
Sweet.
¡Atención! ¡Los estamos repeliendo, señor!
Nice.
¡Atención!
Okay.
¡Listo! 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 ¡Firme! ¡Sí, señor!
Okay.
¡Listo! ¡Sí, señor!
Where's the capital now? Ah, there. Kazan. Nice. Nice, nice.
¡Sí, señor!
There we go.
¡Marcha! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Listo! ¡Listo, señor!
Okay, let's push this further.
¡Los estamos repeliendo, señor! ¡Vamos, vamos! ¡En marcha! ¡Firme!
Cool. Will become an absolute victory for us shortly. Because once again, they will have troops that will be surrendering to us.
¡Listo!
they get reinforced? Possibly.
¡Están atacando! ¡Firme!
Yeah, that should now be a nice encirclement here.
¡Firme!
Portugal's been called into the war, finally. Is that a bad thing, a good thing? I'm not sure. Just makes me wonder, why were they not called in earlier? Portugal joins the Axis. Ah. Nice.
¡Atención!
But once you get there, I'd like you to do some training.
¡En marcha!
Why did we not take the trains to start off with? Again, rubber is the issue here. I think I need to dedicate some research towards the rubber. That, of course, also means some production towards the rubber. Synthetic refineries is what we need to build then. Okay, let's get these done here. Shouldn't take too long to get those done. The synthetic research here will help us, of course, with the output of rubber. Boost that once we get these factories up and running, of course.
¡Atención!
Okay.
¡Sí, señor! ¡Firme! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Firme!
Okay. Nice.
¡Listo, señor! ¡Listo! ¡Firme! ¡Atención! ¡Firme!
Okay. So here, finally we can push this through. Air Force wise, yeah, I can go for strategic bombing, which might potentially help when we're actually using our rockets. Look at that, that's a nice one. Merge those. Nice. If the drag and drop in doesn't work, at least there's still the merge button that we can actually leverage. Ooh, what do we see happening here? We managed to destroy a destroyer. Is that Canadian? It looks like. Yep. Tires. I'll get there eventually. More factories coming online, which means, of course, I need more rubber. More and more rubber. does it say I need more for reinforcements in terms of the trucks? I'm sure I got a fair number of trucks already ready. Okay. Production cost, defense will go up. Defense. Yeah, it's a bit of a drop, but not a massive drop. There's nothing I can do about that one there. Ooh, breakthrough goes up and soft attack goes up. That is well worthwhile. Nothing to update there, so that's fine. Modern close air support. I'm going to increase that number because I do want to get a decent amount of close air support. Mark 1. I've got Romanians moving around here. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, these guys. They're still doing an amazingly good job.
Sí, señor. Atención.
Let's deal with this little unit that we see here.
Sí, señor. Atención.
Yep.
Atención. Firme. Atención.
Okay.
Sí, señor. En marcha. ¡Atención!
Okay.
¡Atención! ¡Listo! ¡Atención! ¡Listo!
See, it goes far easier if I can actually have a joint attack from multiple different locations. All at once, just pushing into there. Maximum command power increase multiplier. Okay. Daily command power gain. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Secure the borders. Argentine island sovereignty. Unlock the island negotiation decision, which will allow us to broker a peace deal if we are not involved in a large-scale war. Falkland Island state is now a core. South Georgia is now a core. Interesting. It's a relatively quick one. And American propaganda. Democracy support will drop. Attack bonus against the United States. Wow, that's quite interesting. Okay. Army experience, naval experience, okay. Planning maximum factor, planning speed, okay. Let's enlarge those naval facilities there.
Sí, señor. Atención. Firme.
Okay.
Firme. En marcha. En marcha. señor. En marcha.
Okay.
Listo.
Yeah, we're supporting them nicely. One point.
Sí, señor.
In theory, that might well do the trick. Do I need so many though? 15 divisions? Maybe? I think we got enough. That is their second production. Look at all of this. It's just shipping aplenty. Wow. And where are they going? Oh, they're probably coming to the rescue of Vichy France down here. Finally, they're doing something about that little encirclement. Okay. Airports, airports, airports. There. Hmm. Here.
Sí, señor. Sí, señor. ¡Atención!
Magnitogorsk.
Sí, señor. En marcha.
That's 3 points. That is 1 point.
Sigan atacando.
That's all.
Listo.
Okay.
Listo. Listo, señor.
Pretty nice.
Atención. Listo. En marcha.
All right, let's push them out of there.
Sí, señor. Listo, señor.
1 point. Will that be enough? How many more points do we need? It is really hard to say because we actually stand at 99%. And then, of course, we got Mongolia afterwards. Where's Mongolia? Yeah, I know it's here. Okay. Okay. I guess we got Mongolian troops on the border that are basically pushing in as well. Which is making it slightly harder.
Listo, señor. Firme.
Okay.
Atención. Atención. Cubierto.
Nice.
En marcha.
Let's help the push. Whew. Yeah. It should help once we actually get our hands on all the relevant provinces.
Firme. Firme. En marcha.
Okay.
Listo. Sí, señor.
Getting there. Well, I kind of hope to be able to get the Soviets to surrender, and once that happens, I do rather hope that we can actually finally get our hands on some core territories here. That would be really, really nice. We're in 1946 already. Insufficient steel even. Wow. Okay, where can we get more from? We can get more from Sweden. And in terms of this, like I say, Siam, let's reduce and then we can increase it again. We can actually do the same here with the Germans, isn't it? We can actually just pick it up to 10 there. Nice. For now, ooh, the Soviets have surrendered. I did not expect it to go like that, but okay, perfect. Take states. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Reset for a second. You see here, they got these massively good states. Got lots of resources on there. Resource I'd love to get my hands on. Okay, submit demands. Submit demands. That's all of them. Yep, I can take that ship, I guess. Well, the Germans have got a heck of a lot of territory that they're demanding. That's fine. Hold on, why would I want that? Why is that listed as being the one I want to have? I don't want it. Thank you very much. The only thing I might want to have is, of course, up here, but that's not part of what's being dealt with here. If I want something, I guess I want this terrain here. The Crimea. That would be nice to have. We're right next to Turkey here. Is that all nicely connected? I'm not sure. Okay. I guess I will relinquish my demand on that one. How am I going to do that? Cannot submit this? Can I cancel my demand here somewhere? Okay, yeah, you can have that. What could I demand instead? Okay. Sweet. So we took 26 states. Brazil was annexed, is what it says. Perfect. So what we should be able to do here now. There we go. That's what we'd saving all these points up for. We can actually start integrating them. 35 days, we got less political power coming in, which is fine. Still at a positive number there. So what will happen once I do this, it becomes a core of mine, which means I got a lot less problems there in terms of the population and of course rising up and so forth. Okay. Let's do that one as well. It's a relatively quick process, luckily, so that's all good. But that, of course, also should mean let's push that to the 4 here firstly. And of course we can actually have a look at the other bits. Hardly anything comes in, but we're integrating a couple of states. Doesn't take too long, as you can see. It's a mere 35 days for that process to carry on. Anyways, I did say once we basically defeat the Soviets, we'll basically pull back.
Attention!
Let's get these troops positioned elsewhere. I think I can put them onto this border here now nicely. That will work nicely. Okay, I need to get them there, not where they are now. It's not ours. That is ours. What have we got here? New Mongolian Empire wants to sign a non-aggression pact. Well, I'm happy to go for that. Pretty sure I had more airplanes operating here. Caribbean, South America, Caribbean. Okay, fine. Are they the new types already? New. Still the old types. Interesting. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We enjoyed it. We did finally get some bits done. Germans expanded here, and we, of course, got ourselves a nice bit of territory here as well, where we can, of course, start doing some expansions. I do think that we do need to basically get some of the troops positioned there, but we'll get that done soonish. We got lots of troops still in training. So guys, in the meantime, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, until the next one. Bye-bye.